I think it's not only about where they sit in the standings for the wild card, Ashley, but it's also about the teams in front of them and around them in the race. They shouldn't feel daunted at any point unless they're right up close to the deadline and they're 4 or 5 games back with multiple teams to climb. If it gets that steep between now and the deadline in a negative way, then okay, maybe I'll change my opinion. But until then, it's not like any of those other teams that are around them, I feel, are in danger of running away with that 3rd spot. Maybe they're not going to climb to the 2nd spot or to the top wild card, but then again, that wasn't necessarily the goal coming into this season anyway, was it? It was to be above 500 and back in the playoffs the first time since 2015, which I think is a pretty good result for this team after what was predicted of them coming into 2026.